Welcome to the latest Judgement video. My name's Andrew Galea, and today I'm going to be talking about the Mythic Shrines update that we are putting out there. Mythic Shrines have been out for a little while now. We got a lot of great feedback from them, and when we found them being used more, like a lot more out in the community, there was a few flaws in the way that they were implemented. We love the concept of Mythic Shrines. We think they're an awesome addition to the game. We definitely want to keep them in the game. But they were a little bit clunky, the way they were implemented. They probably weren't getting claimed enough, the blessings, and there was probably too many of them as well. So we've had a good opportunity to take stock and revisit them. And we are now releasing an update to the way what Mythic Shrines are available. And we've reduced their numbers as well. So today I'm going to go through what that looks like. All this is live in the digital rulebook on hallofeternalchampions.com. So you can just go there, you can see I've got my browser open and you can see it now, Mythic Shrines. So there is actually 6 Mythic Shrines now. We've gone down from 10 to 6. Makes it easier to roll them up, easy to remember what kinds they are, not so much to take up. Not just reducing the number of them, we've made them all work in a uniform way. So it's less confusing what happens in the communion phase. Things that were activating in the communion phasing was causing a lot of questions and problems, and so we've cleaned it up as well. So essentially what it means is when a Mythic Shrine blessing is claimed, the claiming hero will get a token attached to them, and that token can be used to cast a one-off 0 AP active ability. So each 6 of them provide you with a unique active ability that you can use. So it's very similar to Vajasha's glyph of harvesting, where you could hold onto it, and whenever you want to, you can use it. Now the thing is, these are active abilities, so they have to be used in the hero's activation, so they don't automatically happen in the communion phase when they're claimed. So that's the first thing. So it also makes it easier to depict these on the table. So we're going to be releasing SDLs of the 3D tokens that people can print, and you can actually, so when you roll up the Mythic Shrine on the battlefield on the table, you can just put that token next to the shrine that represents the blessing, and then when it's claimed, just put that token onto the hero that's claimed it, and it will stay with them on the table. We're also going to make this available so you can track these as additions on the mobile app. But yes, so that's essentially how they work. So they're much cleaner. So in the communion phase, when you claim it, nothing happens immediately. The hero just gets that token, and during their activation, through the rest of the game, whenever they choose, they can one use only, use the active ability and cast the spell during their activation. The other thing that we've changed is the timing. So when a Mythic Shrine is claimed, you immediately roll what the next blessing is. So for the next communion phase, you'll know the whole round what the blessing is going to be on that shrine. This opens up a lot more tactical options and reduces the pure randomness of it. So both players will know beforehand, as soon as one's claimed, they'll know for the rest of that round what the blessing is. They can decide whether they want to contest it and fight over it or not. So these 2 important changes make it a lot more streamlined, less clunky, also make it much clearer how to use them, and it also gives you a lot more tactical opportunity to decide whether you want to contest the shrine or not in the next round, because you're in the next communion phase, because you know it for the whole round. Now, that's basically what it is. Now, the tokens that you get don't stack. So once a hero has got a particular Mythic Shrine blessing, they can't have the same one again, but they could have 2 blessings of different types if they manage to collect them over the course of the battle. You can roll up the same Mythic Shrine each time, so it doesn't stop you rolling it up, but the hero who's already got the token can't claim it the second time because they've already got it on them. If they happen to spend that token, they then can take it the next turn. They can actually re-get it again if that shrine comes up. Right, I think that's probably it for now. So the rules are on under Mythic Shrines in the digital rulebook in hallofeternalchampions.com. And I'm going to now go through what they are. So the first one is the Beastmaster blessing. So this is, as you can see on the page here, so it's a 0 AP active ability. If target monster within 3 hexes is a move attribute, it can be pushed up to 2 hexes. Only heroes of the controller class or with the summoner or monster slayer innate abilities may claim this blessing. So we've also opened up the number of heroes that can actually claim blessings. and a few of them are for all heroes in the game. So a few of them we've made universally, you can pick them up. So this should solve the problem where a lot of battles were getting dead blessings coming up. We want to balance this with how much the blessings impact a game, but we've also got the lever where we can decide which of the tournament pack of map pack has Mythic Shrines. So we've got a lot of levers to make sure this is balanced, not too overbearing, and we think we've hit that pretty well now. So once again, this one is similar to Svetlana's ability, where she can move a monster within 3 hexes and push up to 2. So anyone who claims this one who's a controller or has a summoner or monster slate innate abilities may claim the blessing. We've also, you'll note we put the class symbol of the control of each one, so you can reference that during play. Okay, that's the Beastmaster one. The Blood Altar one. So 0 AP active ability. This model may charge for -1 AP in this activation if they're not used in advance prior to charging. This is the Krul's Bloodlust ability, so it's exactly the same. Only heroes of the Assassin or Bruiser class may claim the Blood Altar Blessing. So they can charge for -1 AP, which is awesome. Yeah, now this is different to Krul's Bloodlust, so it's a different token. So one hero could have both of them if you had Krul on your list, but if you can pull that off, it's amazing. Right, so that's that one. All right, Blood Altar. Holy Grail. Target friendly model within 3 hexes. The targeted model removes all condition and heals 5. Only heroes of the controller or enhancer class may claim this blessing. So we doubled up. Both controllers and enhancers can get this one now. This is a watered down version of the Canuck Mirrors scroll, where it basically everyone within 2 removes conditions and heals 5. So it's a watered down version of that, but it's a really good one in the right situation. Can be great. And for warbands that don't have a lot of inherent healing, this blessing will be one they'll be sought after for sure. So controllers and enhancers can get it. Right, the fourth one, Lightning Rod Blessing. Target enemy model within 4 hexes suffers D3 true damage for each point of res they have. Only heroes with res 0 may claim this blessing. I will update this. It is non-effigies. Active abilities can't be on effigies, but I might make it clearer. But it's obviously you can do it on monsters. So this is a good one against something like a Terror, where it's got you're going to do 2 D3 true damage to it, which is great. And only non-tanks essentially can claim that blessing. It's actually quite cool for a lot of. For a lot of the elves tribe, don't tend to have a lot of armor. So it's quite good for them to be able to claim this one and battle people with armor. Anyway, there's Lightning Rod. Number 5, Treasure Trove. This is back to basically how it was. This model may buy, swap, or sell magical artifacts as if they were adjacent to the effigy. Any hero can claim this blessing. So this is what the original Center Shrine one used to be. It's now a Mythic Shrine, obviously. So when it appears, it behaves like that. So any hero can get it. And they may buy, swap, and sell whenever they're adjacent. Now, maybe this is still a 0 AP active ability. So the difference is they can't do it during the communion phase, right? But as soon as they activate, they can buy, swap. They can spend this, buy, swap, sell, and then do it. So this can obviously happen at any stage of their activation. So let's say they have a Vorpal Blade. They charge in, do a bunch of damage. Someone like whoever's on you or an assassin, and then at the end of their activation, before they ends, they can activate this, sell the Vorpal Blade, and if they've got another fate, they can buy the Glyph for Warning, for example, or the Boots of Agility to increase their defense if they're going to get attacked. So a lot of great applications for this. I think the timing's much better. So even if you've claimed the blessing and you've got this token, it's no effect until you've activated it, until you want to use it. So it's a really good, a lot more tactics around this one now, which I really like. So that's a good one. And any hero can claim the blessing. Well of Souls, this model may choose one of the following when they activate it. Bank a soul as if they were adjacent to the effigy. So it's 1 soul, they can bank it as if they're adjacent. Or target unbound soul within 3 hexes, an unoccupied hex within 2 hexes of the soul, place the soul in that hex. This is Sana's ability effectively. So you can either bank a soul or move a soul on the board. And once again, any hero can claim this blessing. Because we feel like, banking a soul, even an assassin, is going to want to do that. and anyone should be able to move the soul with this as well. So that's it. So really happy with the changes, really simplified how they work, made them a lot easier to understand how they work, because now it's a 0 AP active ability. There's only 6 of them, so it's very quick to roll them up, and you can just roll a d6, and they're much easier for everyone to remember. So thank you for everyone's provided feedback. These are going to be locked in now. We're trying to get some runway before the next GT at the Melee for Midian that the KC, Kansas City guys are running. So yeah, these are how they're going to be. We're not going to make any changes, any big changes to these, only if we find massive loopholes, but I can't imagine that happening. And also provides an opportunity to make it easier to set the tables up. You just put the token representing the blessing. You can even write it on it if you've got a non-permanent marker and a clear token. You can write it and then put it next to the hero that claims it. So it's much easier to remember and understand what is going on. So that's it for this week. Thank you very much. I'm hoping to get the Eidolon model soon. Won't be next week, maybe the week after. I'll be able to present that. And don't forget, when those rules drop, we'll also be dropping the Chimera tribe rules. And remember, if Eidolon is out 2 weeks before Melee for Midian, it will be eligible for the GT, and we should be on track to do that. So we'll see how we go. All right, it'll be close, but hopefully we'll get that done. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for the feedback. Thanks for playing Judgement. If you don't play Judgement, give it a go. It's an amazing game. Lots of fun. So halloveternalchampions.com is where you want to go to learn all about it, have all the rules. Also, the apps, the Hall of Eternal Champions apps on both the iOS and Android app stores are free, have all the rules as well as that ability to track everything during a game, a live game. Cheers, everyone, and peace.